Sergeant Hyman, now the fourth Kansas law enforcement officer to be killed while on duty since June. Two of those deaths have been when officers were responding to domestic violence calls. But what makes those calls so dangerous? Dylan Domingue took that question to an expert as he continues our coverage tonight. Dylan?
Yeah, Mike, domestic violence calls are one of, if not the most dangerous call that officers respond to. This is due to how unpredictable those scenes can be when those officers arrive. Joe Shalacy, a former homicide detective in Miami who has more than 3 decades of law enforcement experience, says if officers are called to another violent crime scene involving a weapon, they have an idea of what to expect. But with domestic violence, it's more of an unknown. He says this is because those calls are already heightened with emotion, and when someone finally does call police for domestic violence, a breaking point has likely already been reached. And if the victim and abuser is already agitated, the situation can escalate even further.
If you get a call of a shooting, not a domestic violence, but a shooting, you know there's a gun involved. You know you're at a level that is just so different. You're already going into a situation that you could be in combat at any given second. With domestic violence, it could be anything.
And during these calls, Shalacy says that officers are having to react minute by minute and not let their guard down while trying to control the situation as well. He added that when an officer does die on duty, agencies will look at other new training methods or even new equipment that could keep officers safe the next time that they respond.